Hi, I'm Mark Petro with the Petro Law Firm. Today I want to talk about medical bills. I'm often asked by my clients when they first come into my office, what about my medical bills? Who pays my medical bills? And that's a great question. Hey, every case is different, so pick up the phone today and call me if you have a medical bill situation or anything that you're worried about with respect to your medical bill so that we can discuss your specific case in detail. But yes, the question often is, who pays my bills? Well, the first thing you want to be very careful of is that your bills do not get handled over to collection. So I can help you to prevent you from having your bills submitted to collection. Keep these things in mind. If you have health insurance coverage, you want to submit your medical charges to your health insurance company. I've often had clients that went to the hospital and told the hospital that they had health insurance, but they wanted the other drivers, the at-fault drivers' insurance to pay for it. That's what you do not want to do. When you go to the hospital or any medical provider, the first thing you want to do is tell them to submit your medical bills to your health insurance company. And if you're insured, have automobile insurance coverage, you should have what we call MedPay coverage. And in Alabama, that's usually anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. So any unpaid medical bills, you can submit to your MedPay coverage for payment. Also, if you do not have health insurance, you do not have MedPay, or the medical provider will not accept your health insurance, you can ask your lawyer, you can ask me to send the medical provider a letter of protection. You might be asking, what is a letter of protection? A letter of protection is where I would write the medical provider and tell them that I represent you and to please hold off on their collection efforts, and that in return we would agree to protect their interests, their outstanding bill, out of any settlement or judgment in your case. And it might be a situation where none of those scenarios are possible, that the medical provider is looking to you to pay those medical bills. Well, as your lawyer, I would contact the medical provider to try to see if we can negotiate those medical bills and work out a very reasonable, favorable payment plan so they do not hand your bills over to collection, which you do not want to happen. So call me today and discuss any situation that you might have with your medical bills. No obligation. I will give you free advice, and I will be able to provide you with my book and any other information that I have to answer any questions that you have. Mark Petro with Petro Law.